Daredevil's story begins in the heart of Hell's Kitchen, New York, a neighborhood known for its tough streets and struggling families. Matt Murdock was raised by his father, Jack Murdock, a struggling boxer known as Battlin' Jack. Jack was far from a perfect man, but he loved his son fiercely and wanted Matt to have a better life. Determined to steer his son away from the violence that defined his own career, Jack constantly urged Matt to focus on his education. "Books, not fists," Jack would say, reminding Matt that knowledge would lead him to a brighter future. Despite their modest life, Jack's love and guidance shaped Matt's strong moral compass. While other kids played outside, Matt spent long hours in the library, studying intensely to honor his father's wishes. His dedication paid off as Matt excelled in school, earning a reputation as a diligent and intelligent student. Yet, life in Hell's Kitchen wasn't easy. Matt was frequently bullied by local kids who mocked him for being too timid and too studious. Even in the face of their taunts, Matt kept his father's advice close to heart and refused to fight back. One day, Matt's resolve was pushed to the limit. A gang of older teens cornered him, demanding his books and mocking his father's failures. When Matt refused to hand over his belongings, they attacked. Bloodied and bruised, Matt refused to give in. Though beaten, he stood tall, proving that courage doesn't always require violence. Jack later found his son injured and praised his resilience, reinforcing the belief that strength lies in standing firm against adversity. Tragedy struck soon after. While walking home from school, Matt witnessed an elderly man crossing the street, oblivious to an oncoming truck carrying radioactive chemicals. Without hesitation, Matt dashed forward and pushed the man to safety. In the process, the truck swerved and a canister of the chemicals spilled, striking Matt directly in the face. The toxic substance burned his eyes, plunging him into darkness. Though Matt had lost his sight, something remarkable happened. His remaining senses became heightened to extraordinary levels. He could hear faint whispers from distant conversations, detect scents with incredible precision, and sense objects around him through vibrations. These abilities allowed him to perceive the world and few could comprehend. Overwhelmed and confused, Matt struggled to adjust to his new reality, feeling lost without his sight. It was during this difficult time that Matt encountered Stick, a mysterious and stern blind martial artist who sensed Matt's potential. Stick was harsh, often pushing Matt to his physical and mental limits. Under Stick's brutal guidance, Matt learned to channel his heightened awareness into precise combat skills. He mastered balance, agility, and a fighting style that utilized his enhanced senses to predict his opponent's movements. Stick's relentless training toughened Matt, teaching him discipline, focus, and control. Meanwhile, Jack Murdock's boxing career took a dark turn. Struggling to make ends meet, Jack found himself entangled with crooked promoters. These criminals ordered Jack to throw his next fight to guarantee a payday for the mob. However, knowing his son was watching from the crowd that night, Jack couldn't bring himself to lose. Drawing on every ounce of strength, Jack fought with everything he had and claimed victory. The loss devastated Matt, leaving him consumed with guilt and anger. He blamed himself for not being able to protect his father and vowed to ensure no one else would suffer as he did. In the aftermath, Matt's grief turned to purpose. Inspired by his father's determination to do what was right, Matt embraced his training and began to forge a new path, fashioning a suit and adopting the masked identity of Daredevil. Matt became the man without fear, dedicated to protecting Hell's Kitchen from the criminals that plagued it. Daredevil's tactics were brutal and relentless, a reflection of the discipline Stick had instilled in him. By day, Matt Murdock became a skilled lawyer, fighting for justice in the courtroom. Alongside his best friend and partner, Foggy Nelson, Matt worked tirelessly to defend those who had no one else to turn to. By night, Daredevil patrolled the streets, using his enhanced senses and combat prowess to strike fear into those who exploited the weak. With every criminal brought to justice, Matt honored his father's memory and fulfilled his promise to protect the innocent. Daredevil's origin is a tale of resilience, tragedy, and unwavering dedication to justice. Matt Murdock's journey from a boy burdened by loss to a hero willing to sacrifice everything defines him as a symbol of courage in the face of overwhelming adversity. His path was one shaped by pain, but that pain forged a man willing to stand firm in defense of those who couldn't protect themselves. A true guardian of Hell's Kitchen. Thanks for watching this deep dive into Daredevil's origin story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more superhero recaps and insights. And I'll catch you in the next video.